All right. I guess we're live, dudes. Say hi. Don't run.
Oh, I'm running.
What?
Jeez, they run already.
Listen, I got animals to grab.
She's got animals to grab. Say
She's
hi,
got
Bianca.
excuses.
At least say hi. All right, so we got Brian with me. This is the man of the hour. This is the one that's been helping me out with all my stuff as far as editing and all that good stuff. We just wanted to give you guys a couple of updates and answer some commonly asked questions. The update is we're trying to get pretty much a video out like every other day at least, and he's been really good at that. It's more me now because I have literally like 146 videos that are stuffed in the drive, and it's extremely difficult for me to figure things out on a computer. What's up, dudes? So in a nutshell, we've been downloading pretty much everything we have that was stored on my phone because it was just me for a long time. And I'm going to start answering everybody here shortly. I think Super Chat's on too, so if anybody wants to do the Super Chat thing, I don't know if it's there or not. Who knows? But regardless, I have a ton of videos, like 146, that are stuffed in my iCloud drive. It did not work out the way that we wanted it to. And then this guy's got a camera, so now everything moving forward will be much easier, and the quality's better, everything's better, the sound, and this guy is a king on the editing. So we're going to try and keep it where we have some consistency for you guys. Now, a couple of commonly asked questions. What's going on with my stuff at the park? Why are the homies moved? When are they coming home? That whole nonsense. So, in a nutshell, I want to let you guys know, like everything that happened at the park. Hey, we got Tilted Tosser, Deborah Zacher. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is going to get real tough real fast. Brian, read me anything that super chats through there so that I can try and stick up. I'm going to try and keep up with you guys, but I'm going to try and explain a story at the same time. I love all you guys. Thank you guys very much. Anybody that's donating, thank you very much. So with the park, we're going to dump everything out there soon enough. There are reasons why I haven't said anything about what's going on with the park. We are gone. The animals are gone from the park. I'm no longer with the park. In a nutshell, things got dangerous for the animals and for myself. Some laws were being broken. Some things happened that I can't stand by and idly watch. No amount of the money in the world would ever make me turn a blind eye to anything that's going on with my homies. So I got two rules. Don't mess with my family, don't mess with my friends, and that includes my furry ones. So we had to do what we had to do. We had to move forward. Eventually, you guys will know the full story, and I apologize for my homeless look right now, by the way, too. Thank you, John. When we find out about the park, that's what we're talking about right now. So we're going to find out about the park as soon as I get everything on the back end of things handled. Unfortunately enough, I've never had to use lawyers in my life. I've never been in a situation where I've had to fight for anything on that side of things. There are some lawyers involved. There's things behind the scenes. That's why I haven't put anything out. If I were to put out what I have in my phone right now, just the messages alone would go fucking nuts. You would hit the ceiling the same as I did, and then it would be an all-out attack on the park. And we don't want that just yet. We want to keep it professional. We want to keep things rolling smoothly as possible. And it's been difficult for me too. Trust me, I'm not the type of person to idly sit by and watch things happen, especially things that are in the very wrong. But I've had to eat a lot of things. I've had to eat my own feelings, and I've had to continue to move forward. So the best way to do that is just to make sure that, number one, our animals are safe. And that was the biggest, most important thing. And everybody's safe, and that's the most important part for me right now. So just to let everybody know out there, you guys will. Thank you, Sierra. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Yeah, we're here for the animals, ladies and gentlemen. So that was our first and foremost thought. Like, get the animals safe, worry about everything else afterwards. The homies will be home soon. We have enclosures being built. There is some red tape as far as laws here in Florida for certain species that we have to get past. So there's a lot of obstacles that we have to cross. But you guys are going to see that throughout the entire process because we're going to be basically laying everything out. Now that I got the man with the master plan, we can put out some consistent, thank you, Missy. We can put out some consistent content and basically keep you guys posted every step of the way. So, in a nutshell, everybody that wants to know about the park, you will 100% learn everything when the time is right. I promise you, ladies and
You have a
gentlemen,
question here
you
for
will
me.
not hide it. Or you will see every part of it. We're not going to hide any of it. What's the question, bub?
Amanda Page said, "Please tell the bite story of your arm and elbow, and
Oh,
point me to the direction of the video that it's on."
so there's another commonly asked question. What's up, Chris? There's a commonly asked question right there. So everybody wants to know what the hell happened to this mangled piece of mess right here. Makes you want a cheeseburger, right? Ugh. So we actually are working on that video right now. That was a video that got stalled out basically because my knowledge with computers is about this much, but I have this guy now. So we're able to get this video out. It's going to be probably within the next week or two. We'll have the actual arm bite story out. It was an alligator for anybody that doesn't know, because I commonly see the question, what happened to your arm? What happened to your arm? It was an alligator, much like everything else that you see that goes on, missing fingers and all that stuff. But we're going to do that. Bite series is never going to die. We have more bite stories than we ever cared to have, or that I even should have. But that story will be coming out soon. So probably within the next week or two, you guys will be able to see that.
So we're
right
gonna
there.
set up a room. So he's gonna be interviewed, but right now we're gonna have the Bimini videos coming out, and then
Yep.
we're gonna do the interview.
Yep.
video
We
of that.
should have already had more videos out this week. He would have already had them out. The problem was my computer. The computer dealing with stuff, trying to download things, upload things, and then shift them over to Brian, because everything on his camera, that's the new stuff you guys are seeing. That's why we have better quality of footage. That's why we have better quality of sound. He did all that. Before, it was just me on my phone, and I still have so much backlogged on my phone from the reptiles, from Bimini, from some other animals that we rescued. We have a lot in store. It's just getting that to Brian to get him to do this. That's why we did the live today too. We don't want space in between like we've had in the past, because a common thread with me is I do a little bit of YouTube, life gets in the way, and then I got to go back to life. And unfortunately enough, I can't change that. I always have to pay attention to what I have going on in my life, because I have a lot of animals that rely on me. And without me, then those animals can't survive. Thank God I have people in my life like Brian and his mom Krista to help me out with certain things, but there are still a lot of animals that I got to take care of on a daily basis. Right now, I have Ben from Gatorama, which you guys have seen those videos. I have his Kinkajou at home. We did the surgery. I'll give you guys a spoiler. No cancer. Boom! No cancer with the little guy. So it ended up being an infection that was in his belly that kind of calloused over and over and over time. So it could have been like an abscess or something, but we got that coming out for you. We have so much, it's not even funny, but we don't want breaks in the channel, which is why we're doing the live now. We didn't know if it was going to work or not, especially with short notice. And I look like shit. I didn't really want to do a live, but the reality of it is, ladies and gentlemen, Charles St. John. Hey, bro, can't wait to see everything done. You're a legend. Keep it up. Thank you, Charles, very much. I don't know if I'm a legend or not, but I appreciate the sentiment very well. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. But we don't want breaks in the channel. We want to keep everything rolling. And, in a nutshell, I haven't been able to do that because of everything that I have going on. Now we have the ability to really run strong with this and see where it can go. Now, a lot of people have asked me about donations. That's the next thing we're going to get at. Well, here's a chance for you to donate if you want to. We have the super chat up. At least then I feel like I'm kind of giving back something. It's not really. Here's the thing with the donations, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Patreon. He set it up. So we're going to be launching the Patreon next week. We got some merchandise we're going to be coming out with here soon. That shit is going to be hilarious, because we have absolutely no chill whatsoever, and we want to have fun with it. And
We're thinking of adding a tumbler.
we're gonna do the
boom on
pink
it. So what do you guys
tumbler.
think?
Oh, Granny S. You know I love my grandmas. Granny S. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. These are guys that I talk to on a regular basis too. So Chris Clegg, sorry, and then Granny S. Granny S. I see you guys all the time. Granny and Chris, you guys are the bomb. Mike, what's up, my dude? Mike's been here forever and a day too. I love it. For as many years as I've been on and off with this stuff, that the love and support that you guys bring to this is why we do it. It's why I keep coming back. Because quite frankly, like, I don't need the pats on the back. I don't need to be famous. I was never interested in being famous or anything like that. I don't consider any of us, Ashley, thank you very much. I don't consider any of us on YouTube famous. We're just a bunch of weird dudes that like to do this stuff. But having said that, The fact that you guys literally bounce out with so much support even after I'm gone for long periods of time is absolutely insane, and we love it more than you guys will possibly ever imagine. You guys are the reason why we keep putting this stuff out. Realistically, Missy, there you go again, always looking good. I don't think so. I don't know if you're watching the same video I'm watching, but every time I look at this screen, I'm like, holy shit. Pamela, thank you very much. But the reason I look homeless is a good reason. I don't get any time to myself, dudes. Let me look at that one. Tilted Tosser. I'm looking forward to Zero Chill merch. We have Zero Chill, so don't you worry, because the merch is going to be hilarious, bro. And we want to keep this channel just like that. That's the whole thing. This is real stuff. So I've done reality TV. I did a TV show for A&E. If you guys want to check it out, you could probably still find it on Hulu or On Demand or something. It was years ago, but it was on A&E called Wild Transport. If you watch it, it's very much the showy me. And I could do that because I did live shows for a living forever and a day. I still do. So when I do live shows, I gotta kind of put on a persona. It's my live show persona. No cursing, no none of that stuff. It's me, but it's a very showy, it's what it's for. So with this channel, we wanted to do just normal us, and I'm gonna drag this guy into every bit of it that I possibly can because he's fucking hilarious too. But Justin, Luke, my dude, you helping keep tons of gators on his property. Love to see a collaboration. Hells yeah, man. We got labor. Can you catch that?
Sure.
I can't see it.
Which one?
Mikey Hootie again. Boom.
Justin looks at you helping camp move tons.
I saw that, yeah.
Okay. Libra,
Yeah.
is there going to be a place to come see you and the animals in the future?
Yes. So we're working towards all of that. We're going to be doing a property that's going to be years down the road. From Crappy, UK. Thank you. This old. I'm loads older. I will join Patreon, definitely. I'm glad you're back on YouTube. Jackie Greens, Cats, and Things, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.
Oh, hi from Germany.
Germany.
I'm from Germany.
There he is, bro. Say something in German. Say thank you.
Dankeschön.
Oh, that was too easy.
For coming.
Oh. All right, so back to what I was saying. We want the channel to be real. That was the biggest part for me, is because like when I did the TV show for A&E Wild Transport, go check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. They kind of forced me to be something that, I mean, it was me, but it was just not like what I said. They'd be like, that's great. Can we do it this way? And then they would basically force me to say what they wanted. So with this, you guys get to see the real me. I don't have the ability to do the fake stuff anymore. I can do shows live differently, and I always will, just because it's in a live situation. But I felt like whoever wanted to join on this channel, we just wanted it to be the real me. So this is all you get, the real me. And right now, the real me looks homeless as shit because there is no time in between. I got to go to West Palm. We run to Okeechobee, Gatorama, and we're doing this massive circle, plus everything I have at the house with the babies. I got to spend time. And that's the biggest thing for me, is the time and relationships and the care for the animals that I have. And that's the most important thing in my life. So I often come second, which is why sometimes you'll see me clean looking and sometimes you'll see me like this, because I just don't have the time to even shave. Every time I look at this computer, I look terrible.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
Me too.
Scruffy look is good on you, she says. Well, at least that makes one of us that feels that way. But so, in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, we just wanted to keep you guys informed because we haven't had a video out in a couple of days. So we wanted to give you the live. We do have more coming. We're working on the Bimini thing right now. You guys haven't even met Bimini yet. Bimini was an animal that we had, that I got last year. She's not even a year old yet. She's a gorgeous red ruff. You guys are going to meet her very soon. You'll actually see an episode tomorrow. James wants to know how the baby screech owls are. Those guys are pretty much adults. I actually just got a picture today. If you guys haven't checked out that episode, go back a couple episodes. There's the Screechers. We're taking them to Mark McCarthy's. By the way, thank you guys very much. There's some people out there that donated to Mark McCarthy's sanctuary. You guys are amazing. Mark wanted me to tell you guys thank you very much. The shit amazes me on a daily basis. And that is going to bring me to my next talking point, which is the donations. The donations. A lot of people ask, how can we donate? How can we help? What's the story with it? And we're going to do the Patreon, we're going to do the merch, and then we're going to work hard as shit. That's how we're going to get our money. But I think, like, for me, as far as doing the YouTube, I love all my homies. You'll see the people that I stick around. You'll see the people that I carry with me. And I stick with people that absolutely care 100% about the animals that they have, because I don't have much time in between for the other side of this industry. What you guys don't know is there is a very dark side of this industry. I'm going to pause. Here we go. Jennifer Clark. I'm a grandma, but a young one. Can't wait to see all the future good you do for animals. You always look good. Great, by the way. Oh, Jennifer, thank you very much. To all the grandmas, you guys know how I feel about grandmas. I don't have mine anymore, ladies and gentlemen, so be good to your grandmas. They're not here forever. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's a young one, though. She'll be here probably longer than I will. So, but like I was saying before, as far as the donations, we got people saying set up a PayPal, that stuff. Here's my thing. I've always worked very hard for what I have. And in my views, I feel like my view, not as far as my views for YouTube, but in my personal opinion, I feel for me, like I've always worked very hard to get what I need in life. And if I need something, then that's how we roll it out. We just work really, really hard for it. And here's the problem with me setting up a PayPal or a Cash App for donations. Like, this is good. Like, we got Heidi MJ right here. See, she donated. I'm getting everyone's opinion on my first snick. Then I want to be able to handle it. By the way, old people rule. Hells yeah, they do. Heidi, if you, and I tell this to everybody, if anybody needs any help with any reptiles, you can reach out to me on my Instagram or Facebook. It's biteforce_ or Justin James Igualada on Facebook. And I always shoot out help to anybody that asks. We do that often.
Ask them if they have a Discord.
For anybody, we're setting up a Discord. I don't even know what that is. He does, so we're going to have more abilities to be able to talk to me directly. But before I lose my train of thought here, as far as the donations go, my whole thing is this, is like, we'll do it with the super chats, we'll do it with the Patreons, we'll do it with the merch and all that good stuff. That's a good way for everybody to help out. But I think me asking for donations straight off the bat, kind of like what the problem I see with it is, it may overshadow some of the people that I work closely with, like Mark McCarthy. So Mark McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary, go look them up online. These guys are absolutely amazing. Half of their stuff is for profit, but they have a non-profit over there, and they're constantly rehabbing animals. Just when I was there dropping off the screech owls, 2 or 3 people walked through that gate just dumping off animal after animal after animal. B Diggs, bro, love the content. Keep it up, bro. Thank you, B Diggs. I appreciate you very much.
Yeah, it looks like some people are on Discord.
Yes, I'm seeing it. So with Mark McCarthy, like when I went there and we were talking back and forth, because he's got his 501c, but he doesn't turn down any animals. And I've rescued a lot in the past couple of months. Trust me, I had the 600 reptiles at the house, and you guys are going to be filled on that too, just so everybody knows. All the reptiles are doing fine. Everybody's healthy, but we have since moved from that situation. It was 5 months of extreme hell, 20 hours a day. Every single day was a nightmare, but we're going to fill you in on that. But back to the McCarthy thing, go to his website. You guys go check out what this guy does over there. It's amazing, and they have to do that stuff, and they're doing it no matter what. I pick and choose what I'm going to rescue. I don't say I pick and choose, dude. If I see something, like I got a dog at the house right now that was dumped over the vet's fence, and I took it in just until we find it at home. So I rescue what's in front of me, but these people are constantly being filtered in all kinds of animals, more than I could possibly handle. So I feel like if I'm asking for donations, sometimes it overshadows the real work that people are doing here. So that's why we'll go to these places and we'll shout these people out and we'll do all this stuff to be able to basically carry them to where they need to be. McCarthy's is awesome, Roger. Like, no doubt about it. But, you know, for me, like, I think that there's other ways that we can make money. Possibly this channel makes money. Maybe it doesn't. We don't know. But we'll always work hard to do what we need to do to be able to care for the animals. And I do have some really, really good people. Kat, love you to death. Mary out there, you know who I'm talking about. And various others that consistently have been there in times of need. I have really good friends around me as well. So if I do absolutely need help, I have the help necessary. So, but you guys, You guys really kill it. You guys are always here in the comments. You guys are always here supporting everything that we do. And that's really what we need. So the best donation that you guys can give is exactly what you guys do on a daily basis. Tilted Tosser again. I'll hit the Discord with a boost. I don't even know what Discord is. That's Brian's whole deal. So he's going to do all that. But, you know, your support does more than you guys know. And the support that you guys have absolutely amazes me every single day. And you guys are amazing for even taking the time to watch and then taking the time to comment on anything. It's absolutely incredible to even see the following, even after so many years of disappearing and coming and disappearing. And we'll talk about that shit too in the future. There's reasons for it. Sometimes things get really hard, especially when it's just me by myself. That's why we needed Brian. We needed the help. I don't want to destroy this name. Naranda. That's easy. Naranda Watson. Thank you very much. All right. So we got like 10 minutes left. So now I'm going to see if there's any questions that you guys want to ask. Now, don't beat me up, ladies and gentlemen, because it's very difficult to keep up with the comments. But if anybody's got any questions, now's your time to hit. I got about 10 minutes left before I got to go take care of some animals out back. And that's it. We just wanted to keep you posted. Oh, by the way, real quick, before the questions come, I'm going to be posting a video tonight. It is not going to be a monetized video. It's a very special video. You'll see why when I post it up. It's going to be no monetization on that video. It is a tribute to something that was, how can I even say it? Probably one of the most influential and special things that I ever had in my life. So you're going to see that tonight. I'm going to post that tonight. No monetization. You guys will be able to see that probably around 6 o'clock tonight. So how'd you get that scar? Please entertain the name. Just ask that. Which scar are you talking about? I got scars on my face. I got scars. I got the finger that I'm missing that I'm pointing with. Most of everything that I have is alligators, but I've been bit by many things under the sun. And that's how I got these scars. Will you be adopting any animals from Fred's collection? I do have some animals that Fred had given me when he was still around. God bless his soul. That human being, Melinda, thank you very much. That human being is never going to be replaced on this earth. He was somebody that loved everybody that walked through that doorway, no matter what the circumstance or situation was. That dude was legit one of the best dudes in the world, and we lost a good one for that one. So I have some things from him, yes. I got Fred Weena the alligator. I got little Fred the turtle. So I got some really, really good things from him. But as far as everything goes on Fred's property, everything was placed previously. So we got some stuff going to Camp Kennan. Some stuff went to Chandler and some other really good friends that are going to take really good care of his stuff. So, but that was a rough one for us. We lost somebody we're not going to get back anytime soon, as far as a personality and as far as somebody that loves just everybody in general. This industry is filled with so much hate. I wish you guys could really see, like, and we're going to point it out there. We're going to do it. Like, we're going to do this channel. And as we move on, we're going to show you every single side of this industry. Because what you saw with Fred is not what you get in this industry. This industry is full of drama. It's like a fucking soap opera. It gets ridiculous. There's a lot of ego involved. There's a lot of backstabbing. There's a lot of lack of care, neglect. There is a very, very, very dark side to this industry. It's why my father, who I literally grew up doing this with, doesn't do it anymore. And there's good reason for it. And it's because he couldn't take it anymore. And he was fucking pissed when I was coming back to it too. I'll just say that. Let me go back here to a couple of super chat ones. Sports beautiful. What I do, I put on a snake that I got attacked by a fucking cat. It's something new every day. Sent a DM back to you. It's always great. Yes, and that Kylie, I'll get to you when I get back to the house. I saw your messages this morning, and then I had to run up north, so I will be helping you with your little guy. Not to fret. Peggy Gray, love you. You're a great person. Love you more, Peggy. I love you more. All right. So we got Nicholas Heine. That's my brother. Nick, what's going on, my dude? Oh, you know what? We're gonna probably do a vid with the whole fam. And Nicholas Heine, that might be my little nephew too. That could be him. We don't know. Either way, it was fun to see him on here. Thank you guys for hanging out. But you guys have to because you're my family. Jennifer, thank you. Justin, Luke, I'm in Camp Cannon. I saw. Robert, thank you very much. All right, let's see if we can get some questions here before we go. Little nephew, Nicholas. What's up, little buddy? That's my little nephew. You guys will meet him soon. I'm gonna throw all these guys into my videos. I'll park the Diamante in your living room. Oh my God, JP, my dude. So JP grew up with me. If you only knew how we grew up as kids. Am I right, JP? Talking about the Diamante. I don't even know if you guys know what a Diamante is. I don't even know if they make those anymore. That was the first car that we got to drive around in from my stepbrother, and we did some pretty fucking wicked shit. But that's for me and JP to keep way down inside. Way down inside, JP. All right, Greg Kramer, keep on keeping on, man. I'm going to try. How did you and Chandler meet? That is a question that I just got asked. Also, have you ever considered getting an intern? Message me on Facebook or Instagram if you want to. Series and animal attacks, yes. And what happened with the situation, yes. All that's going to be coming out. Paige, thank you very much. All right, back to the question of how I met Chandler. Chandler I've known since he was a little pecker squirt. So I was probably 19 maybe at the time when I met Chandler, and I met him at a park. And Chandler's always had something about him that, Sabrina, I'm going to pay attention to this one. You're awesome. Have you been following this story with a cane corso mastiff bite with a fatality? 100 plus abandoned dogs. Oh, shit. In the Everglades in Oakland Park. Interested on your thoughts. Yes. Yep. I saw the cane corso. I saw the attack, and it was a rescue over there that was running whatever they had going on, and a cane corso did attack and kill a woman. And I'm going to say that one more time differently. A cane corso had some issues that somebody didn't know how to deal with, and now the dog is going to be blamed for that. It's not the dog's fault, ladies and gentlemen. I have a Neapolitan Mastiff, and I also have one of the most dangerous breeds of dogs sitting at my house, the Presa Canario. Look him up. It's an extremely dangerous dog. It's on the top list of like breeds that you don't want to have as family pets, and mine is a fucking wonderful animal. And it all goes back into how these things are raised, bro. Look, we do tigers. I got the monkeys. I got monkeys sitting outside downstairs, dude. Like legit, like we've raised hundreds and hundreds of animals. It's not about the breed. It's not about the animal. It's literally about who's behind it and what's going on. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. It's not the animal's fault. The animal's just doing what it's doing. It probably had a shit life, was probably beat to shit, and was probably just protecting itself. And that's what happens. And I'm glad you actually asked that question, because commonly in this industry, I hear people that still work in this industry talking about hitting an animal, punching an animal to show some sort of dominance or to fix a problem or whatever. And let me tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, raising a hand to an animal or hitting an animal or beating an animal or doing anything negatively to an animal doesn't fix any problems. It doesn't help anything. It doesn't gain you any respect from that animal. What it does is it fucking terrifies them to the point where, yeah, you may get a submission, but once they figure out they're bigger and badder than you, that's when shit goes wrong. And guess what? With everything that I've raised and the dangerous stuff that I have, realistically, the best way to raise any animal is with love and trust and a relationship. So you put everything into your relationship, and that's how you get it. That's how you get the relationships that I have with my animals. I have never once in my life, and I've worked with everything from tigers, jags, all the way down to crocodilians. Never once in my life have I ever in my life had to raise my hand to any fucking animal ever on this earth, bro. Never. Never, 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 never. It's never happened. It'll never happen. There's no reason for it. It doesn't fix anything. It doesn't do anything. It just makes you look like a dumbass. And there is a person, I'm not going to name names because I'll just say it to their face when I see them, that consistently says, oh, you got to punch it before they know this, that, and the other. And it's straight bullshit, bro. You don't have to hit any animal. And if you have to hit any animal, fucking take off, bro. Go do something else. Leave the animals alone. You don't need a fucking animal if you have to hit it. Period. End of story. And if anybody's offended by that, fucking take a deep look at yourself. Period. End of story. So back to Isabel, thank you. Back to real quick, we got a little bit longer we can go here, but back to the whole Chandler thing. So I met Chandler when he was a young little dude. He was probably 12 years old, I think, 11, 12 years old. And I saw something in him that I don't see often, and it's called passion. And the kid's got some passion like nobody's business. And something else that I learned with Chandler over time was that he was really, really good with what he did. He reminded me a lot of myself growing up. And when it came time for him to get his permits when he turned 18, all the people that he worked with kind of turned their backs on him. You know why? Because Chandler's good at what he does. So oftentimes in this industry, people try and push people down. That's how they control the situation. They don't want anybody to crawl above them. But the persons who taught me, my father, John Jones, these amazing people that I had in my life never tried to push me down. They always tried to push me forward. And that's how everything should be. For Chandler, it was different. They were trying to push him down because they didn't want him to exceed and excel in doing what he did. So guess what? He came to my house. And when he came to my house, he got his hours. He did the work to get his hours. That boy worked his ass off, plain and simple, to do what he does. And two things. Number one, I could leave him in the venomous room and I didn't have to worry about his life being in danger because he was really good at what he did. And two, he put in some hours to get where he got. And he did that with me. And I've known him for, shoot, man, 14 years now, 14, 15 years. And that dude is just a beast, bro. And what you see is what you get. That high tempo thing that he's got going on, that's not an act, bro. That kid's like that 24 hours a day. Sometimes he makes me tired. That's just because I respect you so much. You're a wonderful person. Deborah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Me and my human, just a $99 thing right there. Thank you very much. Where do you guys come from? I guess there is good people left in this world. You guys are crazy. You guys are absolutely crazy. I love it. I fucking love it. You guys are awesome. What's the Discord? Somebody asked. I have no idea. And Brian's gone. He left me here by myself. So I have no idea what Discord is, but it's going to be something, I guess, that kind of pulls us all together. Whereas like YouTube, it's very hard because like I can respond to everybody's comments and I always do. I feel like you guys take the time to go out there and respond to the shit that I'm doing. So I want to see what you guys have to say and I want to respond. I want to have these conversations. So any lengthy conversations, I kick people over to my social media because the way YouTube's set up, it's extremely difficult to try and figure out how to get back in and see, what other replies there is. Their shit is not set up great. It's not set up great. And yeah, the name of the Discord, you can voice chat in it, somebody says. So it's just going to be a platform for us to kind of get more together and be like, fucking friendly. Justin, do you ever come up to Tampa? Trev, who asked that? Trevman3. Yeah, I'll be in Tampa next week, bro. I'm going to be in Tampa literally probably Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm going to be visiting my homie Troy. That's crocstar.tv if you want to go check him out over there. And we're going to go visit, guess what? Last year's babies from Maui and Moana. They're at the zoo on the West Coast. So I'm going to be going over there. Yes, I'll be there next week. If you trying to hang out or you want to go see the zoo, go to my Instagram because I'll never see you in these comments, my dude. So go to my Instagram, @byteforce_ if you want to hit me up. That's a more personable conversation on there. Just DM me and we'll roll on that. I'm going to send you a video, Jay. Got some super hot heat from it. All right, send it over, Chris. You know where I'm at. Me and you have talked before many a times. Send that shit. All right. Thank you. Sabrina said thank you for the response on the dog attack. Wish that dog had gone to you instead. Me too. And you know what? Speaking of the dog attack, I'm going to show you guys something, and I'm going to film it. We rescued a dog a couple years back. My brother and I'm not going to pay attention to the comments for a second. Sorry, guys, because I'm going to tell you this story. So I have a twin brother. For those that don't know, if you go way back into my videos, you'll see his ass in one of the Cobra videos. So I have a twin brother. We were all raised around wildlife. I have an older brother and an older sister too. We have a larger family. So we were all raised to respect wildlife no matter what. That's always what came first. So I got a phone call one time and there was a dog that got hit by a Chevy truck. And he was out on the side of the road. So my brother had pulled over and was with the dog. He asked me to come over to help him out. So I came over, we picked the dog up, took it to a vet who then tried to charge us a couple $1,000 to just look at the dog. So we took the dog back, from the vet, moved on, went to a different vet, and then went through a fostering system. So my brother fostered the dog, and that vet office was nice enough to take care of that dog and what was going on at the time. And then we ended up keeping this dog. Now, the dog has neurological problems because he got hit by a fucking Chevy truck. So he's a little whacked out in the head. And I'll show you guys. I'm going to do a video on this. Now that she brought this up, I'm going to do a whole last video of this. So his head shakes. He does this. Miranda Watson. Yes, we're crazy and we know good people when we see one. Yes, there's a few good humans left to find, but rare when you do. Isn't that the truth? So very true. Very true. But there is good people out there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so back to this dog. So the dog, he wobbles, right? He does this little, and then if you hold his head still, his eyes shake back and forth, back and forth. Neurologically, he's messed up. So plain and simple, he got hit by a truck, man. He can't help it. So for some reason, he connected to my brother's kids, especially my nephew Carter. That's like his dog. So if I'm in the house by myself, it's not a problem. Dog doesn't bother me. If the kids are around, the dog gets neurotic. He doesn't know what's going on. He's focused on protecting those kids. So the dog will bite the shit out of you. No lie. Let's see if you guys can see this. I don't know if you'll be able to. There's a big ass hole right here in the back of my leg. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that big ass hole was from the dog. That's right. And guess what? It doesn't bother me at all. So I'm going to show you guys how I deal with the situation. And guess what? I've never had to lay a hand on this dog. And he does it commonly, especially with me. Why? I have no idea. I saved his life, so I don't know why he comes after me so much. But the dog, he does. He attacks, but not because of any other reason than, number one, we don't know his background, and he got hit by a fucking truck. So same with this Cane Corso. He could have very well been hit by a car. He could have had some neurological issues. And then you don't really know what the background is. So you kind of have to deal with those dogs on their level. Period. End of story. So I'm going to show you guys a video of that coming up soon. Well, I am Bite Force. Yes, Justin, you're absolutely right. Justin number 1, Justin number 2 here. Yes, I'm not. I've been bit by far worse, so it makes it easier to deal with said dog. But at the same time, you'll see what I'm talking about. This dude comes in hot. He comes in hot, but then he calms down very quickly, and I never have to get physical. Period. End of story. Do you know Robbie from Get Swamped? Yes, I know Robbie from Get Swamped. Robbie Kesey over there and his brother, Steve Kesey. Very good people. Pretty cool dudes. Pretty fucking hilarious dudes. Yes, I know them. Yep. All right, we got a little bit more time. I'm going to cut it here in 5. I know I said that 30 minutes ago, but let's get a couple more questions here. What do we got here? I love the way you think about animals and how you handle animals by understanding the way they behave and what they do. Well, realistically, that's what we're here for. We're not here for us. We're here for the animals. So plain and simple, we have to deal with the animals on their level. That's the easiest thing to do, actually, is if you're dealing with the animals on the animals level, then you don't have to try and force what you're trying to get them to do into them. You can work with them. That's how we train animals too. We're just capturing behaviors, plain and simple. All right, thoughts on viper keeping, giving up Elvis, his king. Well, Al Koritz is Viper Keeper, ladies and gentlemen. He's a good dude. He's knowledgeable. There's a lot of conflict that it revolves around the guy. I'm not sure why. I don't watch his stuff. I've known him from back in the day. Him and I did business together when I used to import and export. The guy's really good at what he does, but he's getting older, ladies and gentlemen. And quite frankly, if the snake is doing whatever the snake is doing and he is worried about it, then the guy's a little bit older. Sometimes you gotta cut him some slack, man. I don't know what the whole story is. I heard bits and pieces, period, because it's a small fucking world. So, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I can't disagree with him. I can't agree with him. Sometimes you gotta do things that you don't want to do. But as long as it's for the best interest of the animal, I can't really argue with it. So, do you mind explain what happened to your arm? Much respect from Ireland. The arm video is going to come out in a couple of weeks for the ladies and gentlemen that missed the first part of this live. It's an alligator, just so everybody knows. We're just missing the whole muscle. The muscle's gone. It's just tendons there that work. But yeah, 100%. We're going to be doing that video probably next week. So you guys will have that. Al Quartz is a cool dude. If he needed to give up Elvis for his safety and for Elvis' well-being, he is a grumpy old guy. Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes, again, you got to do what's best for the animals. May not be what we want, but if it's best for the animals, then we do what's best for the animals. And Al's not a bad guy. So much controversy around that guy, and I think he actually kind of likes it a little bit, but I'm not going to get into that whole thing. But Al Quartz is a good dude, so if he's getting rid of his snake, there's a reason for it, plain and simple. All right, one more question, ladies and gentlemen, and then I got to bounce out and do life again. All right. Avery, my dude, what's up? That's another one of my little nephews. He's going to be visiting in, I think, the beginning of March, so you guys will meet him. He's actually out there in Arizona right now doing his thing, carrying this torch. That kid came over and lit up with the animals, and now he's doing it on his own, so we'll have him, we'll throw him into the YouTube status too. All right. Matthew Moyer, I seen the video of your arm. I think you posted on Facebook. Yeah, there's some vids and pictures and stuff like that. There's also, if you go on YouTube and you search my name, if you scroll down without going on to my page, you'll see like the hospital video that I did for them. And you can watch that, but I'll do a full video with the alligator that did it. You guys will be able to see that. How is Lasiak stuff going? Ladies and gentlemen, we don't know anything right now as far as the status of the Lacey Act. Anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, go over to Chandler's Wildlife or Tyler Nolan Tattoos. That's on YouTube. Go check out their videos on the Lacey Act. It'll explain everything that you need to do. If anybody hasn't seen it, please go over there. I'm not Vanilla Ice, but we're going to try and get Vanilla Ice on this. Everybody calls me Vanilla Ice. I get it all the time. We're going to be doing another video just to keep you guys posted on the Lacey Act, but go over to Chandler and Tyler's page. You'll see all the links in the description, I think they call it, on that video. We need everybody and their brother to go out there, write to the senators, put the letters in, as many people as we possibly can to get the word out there to basically go against the Lacey Act amendment. That's what we need to do. But right now, we don't have anything. Jeb Vlogs says Lacey Acts, something's got to change, and it does. Like we need to fight this one. This isn't the first time they have done this, but this is the first time I think it's gone this far. So it's definitely something to pay attention to. Dingo Dinkelman, I heard. What the fuck is that, dude? Like, I can't. Like, I don't even understand. You know what it is, dude? I guess sometimes people just don't like people for whatever reason, and some people have enough time to go and destroy somebody's career. I know that because I literally have behind the scenes, which you guys will find out soon enough. And you know these people, but I have people trying to run me through the mud as well. But it's integrity. We keep our integrity, period, end of story. Dingo Dinkelman, as crazy as he is, he's a good dude. He'll be okay. He's going to be all right, man. I don't know the full story with Dingo, guys, but I know that it was bullshit. I know it was straight bullshit, and I don't understand why they would do it to the guy. I don't watch much on YouTube. I get filled in by Chandler, pretty much. Chandler fills me in on the hot stuff that's going on with the YouTube world. I don't have time to watch the YouTube shit. But as far as Dingo Dinkelman goes, like I saw some of his stuff. He was a really cool dude, and he cared about my homies down here. And if they're homies of mine, then if they're homies of my homies, then they're homies of mine. So right off rip, yeah, there's some bullshit there. So I don't know the full details on that one, but it's a rough one. Yeah, we're gonna keep posting, bogus. That's why we did the live today. We didn't want to break in the whole shit. Period, end of story. We're going to try and keep this rolling as quickly as possible. I got Brian with me now, so this guy's a whiz on the editing. Realistically, the only reason we haven't had videos this week, aside from the one on Tuesday, was because I can't figure out my own fucking computer. So, yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody out there that commented, everybody out there that took your time, you guys are fucking amazing, dude. I don't even think you guys know like what kind of joy you bring to me, just to even see the interaction that you guys have going on. Like, it's fucking amazing. You guys are amazing people, and you guys all need to know that, bro. And so I'm going to end this with a real quick message. Number one, please watch the video that I'm going to put out tonight. Again, not monetized. Very, very, very special to my heart. Just check it out later on. I'll probably get it up around 6 or 7 tonight. So check that out. Anybody that wants to talk to me on a more personal basis, everybody that has reached out to me knows I answer. I answer everybody. If I haven't gotten to people out there, I will. I always do. You can go to BiteForce_. That's on Instagram. You could also go to Facebook over there. That's Justin James Igualada. Do not go to the Wild Transport page. I do not run that page. There's a couple other ones on there. It's Justin James Igualada for anybody that wants to find me on there. Anybody that wants to have any conversations, questions, anything like that, I'm always open to respond. I am busy as shit, so whenever I get on the computer, I try and run that at the same time. So if I don't get to you, I will. I promise. I'm just a regular ass dude, ladies and gentlemen. I'm nobody special. I'm just like you guys. But I'm going to end this with the message of, like I said, reach out to me if you want. I'm just same as you guys. And I think since we brought up Fred here, let's do something a little bit for Fred, bro. Treat everybody that you have out there with respect, ladies and gentlemen. You only get one chance on this earth, and I think, especially in times like this, there's too much bullshit that goes on, especially within my industry alone. Like, everybody should be treating everybody with respect. Like, I don't know where we lost our way. I don't know where we lost the ability to help other people. I don't know where we lost the ability to feel for other people or be in the fucking middle of all this bullshit. Like, we should all be together as one. And Fred would have absolutely wanted the same thing. Like, if anybody could have brought everybody together, it would have been him. And unfortunately, I love Fred and Belinda, Brooke, the whole family out there. Fred's missed, obviously. Look at this shit. You guys are blowing it up with Fred. Fred was the bomb, dude, and we'll never get another one. So if there's anything that I can leave with you, it's be good to other people, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I love my animals, and I'm working on the people thing because there's so much bullshit, but, you know, treat everybody with respect, man. We got one life to live, ladies and gentlemen. We might as well put forth our best foot and be respectful to everybody involved. Love one another, motherfuckers. That's how we do it. All right, I'm out, dudes. Love you guys. Fucking boom. I don't even know how to fucking end this shit. Now you guys are gonna look at me like a fucking idiot. All right, looks like we're still doing this shit because I don't know how to get off live. I'm gonna fucking click a button here. Fucking maybe here. No. Here. Well, I guess you guys are fucking stuck with me now. Shit. Don't laugh. I don't know how to fucking work this shit, dudes. There's no button. There's no fucking button. Bye. I love you guys. You guys are the bomb. Peace out. Let's try this one more time. Boom. Please be the right button. No, that's not the right button. Ah.